Hey, it's Nitya with Nitya Living, and I'm popping on. I thank you, first of all the likes and subscribing and all your fabulous comments. And they're so supportive, and I really, truly appreciate positive feedback. And from the Johnny Depp, Amber Heard couples analysis with Chinese astrology. So it's been a few weeks, and in that time, I've been very busy with astrology readings. Thank you so much for ordering those. I'm about, I would say, good 3 to 4 weeks with turnaround time. Just so you know, if you're interested in getting an astrology reading, go to nityaliving.com. And on the feng shui page, you will see where you can order either a couples chart or an individual chart. And once I get that order and you've given me your birthday, time, and place, I will draw up about a 6-page written report for you to review, and then we can schedule a 30-minute Q&A. So, why am I here today with you? Vanessa Paradis. After all, that was a very long relationship. I myself, my daughter's dad and I were together for 16 years. And we were never married, but it was a marriage. It had all the things that construct a marriage: raising children, managing a home, sharing a life together, sharing responsibilities. It's a marriage, just not legally binding. So he was with her for about 14 years, okay, from about 1998 to 2012. And, they met. She's a little bit younger than he is. She's born in 1972, so he's about 9 years older than she is. What a fascinating chart. Actually, I've been writing astrology charts for about 20 years. I can honestly say I've never seen a chart like this one. She is born 12/22/72, 5:10 a.m. Paris, France. So she is born on a water rabbit hour, fire pig day, water rat, water rat. So her month and her year are the same. And this chart, it's like all water. Now, she's a fire person, but she has no earth, which is what would nourish her, and she has no metal, and that's what controls her. She's balanced with wood. Is that right? Yes. But she has almost 90% water. Whoa. So what does that mean exactly? Well, this is the thing that can happen. As long as the opposite element is absent, which is earth, then the conditions are right for her to have a transformation chart. But the transformation can only be complete if she has a water trio, which she does not. So it's not a full transformation chart. Though if she were to go have a sheep luck cycle, that could possibly, is that right? No, she doesn't. There's no way. Sorry. There's no way she could have a transformation because of the lack of the trio. But the fact is that she has so much water. Even as a fire person, her fiery self basically gives up. and she becomes the element that she is the most dominant in. And it's kind of like, it's called like a follow, like she's following the wealth because water is what she controls. So this water dominant chart, of course, she's attracted to Johnny Depp. He's a water man, born on a watery sheep day. And that being said, it's just really fascinating. When you look at how these two, their animals interact with each other, okay? Remember how different Amber Heard is from Johnny. This really was a sweet, sweet relationship. In fact, I don't know how he went from Vanessa to Amber. There must have been an almighty bleep, bleep, bleep when the lights came on and he realized what he was involved in. So the sheep and the pig. Remember, he's born on the day of the sheep. She's on the day of the pig. It is a carefree, because pigs are easygoing people. Everybody loves them. They love to be beautiful. They love to dress up. And she's a model. She's a singer. She loves all of that. Oh, yeah. So, but a pig is, I don't know, for her, I would I would say that in general, it's not like the rooster. Rooster has some cockiness to how it wants to show off. And for her, as a pig, pigs are just content. They don't necessarily need the applause. They just love to dress up and be seen, right? The rooster, on the other hand, well, they need to be heard, seen, applause, spotlights, and all the glitter. But no, pig's just happy. Here I am being my happy little talented self, giving you all my stuff. So the sheep and pig together, it is so supportive, it's creative, it's carefree, it's nurturing. And then let's look at her rat ear, and how that connects with his sheep. It's kind of, this might be where, if I were to say what was the thread that unraveled them, it might have been that the rat people tend to be very focused on making money. They're very focused on work. They're very detail oriented. And I think he is more loosey-goosey than that. And I think that his demeanor just doesn't want to get so wrapped up in the work and responsibilities of it all. I think his tendency as a sheep person is much more about chilling out, just going with the flow. And I have a feeling that maybe that lackadaisicalness, that's a word, was where they missed. So he's born in a rabbit year and she's born in the rat year. Very stylish, super smart. I bet they had fabulous conversations, really comfortable together. And you see that. You see that. And, in the time they were together, I think that, they had children, and that was all predicted in their charts. Sons, their son, their daughter, all predicted in her chart. And just trying to see. Yeah, for him as well. And, I think that was just a beautiful time in their lives. It was a time of family. It was a time of raising kids and being busy with their work. He was making movies and she's making music. He's making music, and all that they had going on, such creative people. And yeah, it saddens me because when you look at what is it that she looks for in a relationship, she's looking for a husband. So, the aspect of your chart that is specific to a romantic relationship, you want to see that in your day pillar. And that is exactly what she has. So her chances of when she looks for someone, she is looking for that man who is her guy, a committed relationship, shares in the responsibilities. She also has that wood in the pig. The pig is yang water, yang wood. And there's also a little bit of this nurturing quality. That she wants to be mothered a little bit. She wants to be loved on and nurtured and cared for. She's looking for that. And remember, as he is this sheepy day, what is he looking for, right? And I mentioned that there was infidelity in his day pillar, that there is challenge, possible harm, real butting of heads, really kind of challenged relationship. There is a little spark of creativity and joy. There is love. But overall, it's kind of like I'd said in the other video, it's like, could you say that someone's cursed in their chart? How do you navigate out of it? And how do you break those patterns of abuse? And it's so beautiful that he was able to do that for that length of time. That's a long time. That's a long relationship. And ultimately, were they looking for the same thing? I don't think so. And that's the other piece that you always look at in a couple's reading is, what are they looking for in a partner? Now, certainly if somebody's chart indicates that they're looking for somebody that's going to be challenging and potentially hurtful, you certainly are not going to advocate for that. And for a time, I think that what they had was more of what she's looking for. I think that they were dutiful to each other and committed to each other. I think it was nurturing and kind, compassionate, cooperative, all these beautiful things. Not to say, rainbows, sunshine, no relationship's perfect. I'm sure they had their squabbles and their difficulties, and in the end it didn't work. And I think ultimately it came down to that. I think it came down to, can you be held responsible for what I need and what our family needs? And so what he wound up with is what we have this big trial going on about. And he fell right into a relationship that very much echoes his chart. And next week we're going to hopefully find the end to this horrible thing. I'm really curious to see how this is going to play out. The internet's a crazy place, my friends. What is truth? Right? What is truth? So just be careful when you're watching all these videos about this trial. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff and fluff. Anyway, so Vanessa Paradis, fascinating chart. This woman has 89% of water. That is amazing. And I'm sure she is a very unique person. Yeah. So anyway, thank you for listening. please subscribe and like and comment if you feel like it. Be well. Thanks.